Hello everyone and welcome. Scripture states a cord of 3 strands is not easily broken. When I braid my 9-year-old's hair, I weave 3 strands of hair together. The tighter the hold, the better the braid. The 3rd strand holds the other 2 and embraces them in place. Like in a marriage covenant, God is that 3rd strand. The 3 strands are husband, wife, and God. If these are tight, then the strand is not easily broken. We all know, have known, and will continue to hear of hurting marriages within our lives. The field of marriage counseling is a labor of love career with rewarding opportunities to strengthen marriages, families, and even society as a whole. Healed marriages give testimony of God's infinite power. Both my studies at Liberty University, as well as walking through issues within my own marriage, have allowed me to gain greater insight and knowledge within the field of marriage counseling. It is a job field that assists others in making godly choices within their marriage. This career is a great opportunity to help others reestablish their marriage or begin anew with the desired ripple effect of following God's standards. Within the next few minutes, I will briefly discuss the marriage counseling field, illustrating to all of you that America is a divorced nation. Second, that the nation has a growing need for marriage counselors. And third, that the marital counseling field is a way for individuals to impact marriages and families in a godly and spiritual way. My first point is America is a divorced nation. According to the University of Virginia National Marriage Project, the American divorce rate is almost twice what it was in the 1960s. According to a text written by Dr. Robert Emery, professor of psychology, in America there is 1 divorce every 13 seconds. That's 6,646 divorces per day, and that is 46,523 divorces per week. According to the U.S. Bureau of the Census, younger people in the U.S. who are marrying for the first time face roughly a 40 to 50% chance of divorcing in their lifetime. The next point I'd like to make is as America's divorce rate climbs, so does the need for marriage counselors. In order to understand why we need marriage counselors, it is necessary to understand the many benefits associated with marriage. There are health benefits. Married men and women are more likely to live longer, be healthier physically, mentally, be happier. Second, there are economic benefits. Generally, married people are better off financially than unmarried people. Third, there are many benefits to children. Children who are in well-intact families are more likely to attend colleges, to be physically and emotionally healthier, and they are less likely to use drugs, commit crimes, be addicted to alcohol. And they have a lower risk of divorce, and they're less likely to get pregnant as teenagers. Fourth, there are social benefits that decrease the need for social and state organizations, producing generations with morals and virtues and compassion for other people. A broken family equals crime and expanded social control, such as child support enforcement and court-directed family life. Further, to understand why we need marriage counselors, it's necessary to understand how marriage counselors can help. Counselors can give couples different viewpoints. They can help them find productive ways to communicate. They can provide a safe zone for the couples. They can keep couples from rabbit trailing and staying on task with the root issues that are in their marriage. They can help couples realize that they are not a me, they are a we. Even though there are benefits to marriage and a counselor can assist in bringing about the healthy marriage, statistically, counselors have not fared well in today's society. Dr. Douglas Snyder, professor of psychology, stated 30 to 60% of people that receive therapy relapse back into an unhealthy marriage. I believe this has much to do with a couple falling back into unhealthy ways, and because, most importantly, the disregard of the importance of that one strand that holds the weave together of marriage. To make a marriage work, there must be a focus on God's will and praying and reading the Bible together and fellowship within their local church. This brings me to my final point. The marriage counseling field is a way for individuals to impact marriages, families, in a way that God believes according to Scripture. Marriage reflects spiritual relationship that is modeled after the relationship between Christ and the church. Marriages can give us a glimpse of the greatest marriage of all, which is Christ and his bride. God values the well-being of families and reproduction. Marriage counselors clearly can emphasize the importance of family. God values our love for others. If the love of Christ is poured into an unhealthy marriage in the difficult times, that couple will be doing exactly what God values and requires, for us to love one another even in the hard times. Finally, God values the wise counsel in all things, including marital advice. In conclusion, and to sum up, America, unfortunately, is a divorce nation. As America's divorce rate climbs, so does the need for help within marriages. The good news is that marriage counseling is a career field that can help with that need. Marriage counseling can help get a marriage on track, which in turn is helping others economically, physically, socially, and even emotionally. Are you an encourager of marriage counseling within your church or community? A career in this field needs to be encouraged not only for these reasons, but for the reason that healed marriages and families, most of all, honor God. Marriages need counsel to guide them in the direction that reflects Christ and his bride, showing the importance of family. Scripture speaks of the benefit of counsel and how foolish it is not to receive it. Proverbs states, for waging war you need guidance, and for victory many advisors. We are at war in this fight for our families. What side are you on?
Very good. That's mine.